My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Galadirth, head of the modding team behind Conquer, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on as Eltharion with episode number 14, I believe. Things in the east have finally taken a bit of an uplift thanks to the coming Lizardmen, as I've already mentioned many times. We have managed to press out with Hyphalia, and she has captured the region of Death Gorge. She's currently, however, sitting in Manway's Gate, where she shall then move north and take back the floating village, just as Eltharion moves in and takes Morgheim, and then he's going to have to head back and take the Dragonborn mines. So over here in the east, it's not going too badly. We finally got peace with Thegon's errantry, so we don't have any threats coming up at us from the deserts of Araby, which is nice. Away, however, to the west, things have taken a turn, and the Dark Elves are swarming Atlantis in droves. However, we have finally got the troops to maybe actually deal with it. And Beren and Luthien are going to mount a strong defence of the Isle of Ulthuan, where we shall hopefully push the Druchii back to the frozen wastes from whence they came. Well, whence they fled to some time ago. We are going to lose Lyonesse, sadly, but we did manage to get DeLorean out. Let's just quickly rename her so I stop calling her a car. We can call her Yavanna, that's right. Yavanna's a better name for the Wood Elves, though, really, isn't it? But let's call her the... No, that sounds... that's got bad pun-like connotations. We won't call her that. I don't know. Yavanna the Defender. Just because it's cool that you can give them epithets, I like that. She's going to head into Musallam and just try and hold there, which we'll almost certainly lose as well, but that doesn't matter too much. We've got the money. So the decision now is, do we wait for the Dark Elves to besiege Tor Kothic and thus suffer more attrition courtesy of the Mists of Ivres and the Invocation of Ladriel? Or do we punch it now and attack them straight away? To be honest, I'd be very tempted to encamp, sit here for a turn, let them attack it, because I don't think they're going to auto-attack. I think they've got to siege it out. I don't think they have anything that's going to be able to break through, so they'll have to wait a turn to get siege equipment, which will give us the opportunity to get one more turn's worth of replenishment and them to lose one more turn's worth of attrition, which is perfect, and then we'll move in. But now we are at an end turn, and that is what we shall do. I've seen some people, I watched a video today from the Spiffing Brit, casting great shade, such shade the ground was darkened and black, upon my main man Eltharion, suggesting that Imric is by far a better legendary lord. And I was just absolutely flabbergasted. I was almost going to be there tippy-tappy typing away. How dare you say Eltharion is not as good. But I suppose on paper, when looking at the stats, Imric's ability to buff the dragons to beyond the realms of mortal understanding make him possibly a little better. But I like Eltharion. I like Eltharion a lot. And he is a big reason why I've enjoyed this campaign, I have to say. Right, the rebellion, but we're not bothered about the rebellion in Death Gorge. We just wanted to stop the Eshin having it. They besieged as we expected, which has given us that extra turn. There's an imminent rebellion in the Western Badlands. Oh, we're not bothered about that. If we lose Bitterstone Mine again to a rebellion, so very be it. But he's ready to go. Hyphalia, you could do with one more turn, but then do I want to leave you one more turn? I don't think I really would want to. But yes, we get another quartermaster in. I think I will leave her one turn, because it's not overly pressing to take the floating village. We would like to upgrade Nortralinia, though. You're just telling me about that. I'm not bothered about that. Oh, and someone can upgrade. Someone somewhere can upgrade. But who and where? We must find them. Musallam. I'd really like a watchtower from you. So, Nortralinia, sorry, actually. The money is going to be put to use elsewhere, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're going to use it up here on Musallam and build ourselves a watchtower. Right. Beren, it's you. Mightiest of all mortals who stared down the very face of death itself and came back. Would you like to continue being a formidable warrior, please, so that I can use you to take out enemy lords? Yes, I'd love that, he replied. Righty-ho, let us do it then. Let us, without any dilly-dallying. I know, I need to select the whole army.
We stand ready for action.
And we're going to finally use our Sentinels of Astaril, which will be cool.
To battle.
Come at me then, de Kunkar. What a stupid name you've got. And look at the balance. Yes! Divide and conquer. Yes. I shall be saving that, but we will be fighting it. So there's Vegmorlus and Dekunkar. They are both to fall today, and it'll be at our hand, and it'll be a damn fine fight. Now, I spent much of yesterday evening reading about the end times of Warhammer 2, and just generally diving into the general backstory behind much of the world. And I find myself with most fans, to be honest, thinking it's just absolutely moronic that Malekith is the true Phoenix King. And it just really does annoy you, really, doesn't it? It is so obviously because they needed to unite the elves and they needed to do it in a quick way, so that seemed to be the best way. And I just thought that was really bizarre. So there you are, spoiler alert, if you are unaware. Malekith, after all of this, being the most hated enemy of the elves for pretty much our entire existence since Inarion, or shortly after Inarion died. Malekith, who isn't present here today, but we're taking our anger out on this fellow, he's actually the rightful ruler of our realm, and these people are our staunch brothers who we've been mistakenly killing for thousands and thousands of years. And it did seem a bit bizarre. I found myself, even as a very, very casual fan of this universe, just thinking, why did you do that? I also note that, we're going to pull to here, by the way. I am going to pause. I also note that Games Workshop are bringing back a Warhammer set in this time period. So before they decided to destroy the entire world and everything on it and in it at the end times. So they're going to bring back this time period, and the cynic in me cannot help but think that the only reason they are doing that is this game has become something of a phenomenon and has put Guild Wars back in the forefront of everyone's mind, and so they're now going to capitalise on that and use it to sell their game again. And that, of course, is the reason, let's be honest. Warhammer has breathed new life into their game. And so they're going back to the setting. I can also understand, however, from the copyright point of view, when Games Workshop started out in the, 80s, I think they came in. Copyright was obviously a thing, but I think the rules and settings around copyright had not yet really been defined. And it's now a far more black and white picture with copyright, I think, or certainly it's less open to guesswork. And I say that because, of course, Warhammer 2, Warhammer, the setting, is so obviously inspired by Tolkien in so many places and ways, and various other features and bits and bobs from general culture come into the game. And of course, you can't copyright things that you don't own, someone else owns. So they're sought to change that with their Age of Sigmar, which brings in a lot of very interesting changes. Just from what I've seen last night. But anyway, I'm no expert on the subject, and I'm only talking about before our armies meet, filling the gap with something entertaining. One hopes, anyway. Dragon, don't bother chasing them down. You can come back. Our swordmasters are moving incredibly slowly across our entire front line. Where are these sentinels then? Let's have a look at them, because I want to see what they look like. They look like archers with golden helmets. Is there an archer standing next to you? No, that's Northern Sea Guard. Let's go and look at the archers with armor. That's what an archer looks like. And that's what a sentinel of Asteroid looks like. It is just a golden version of an archer with a shield. But they have a fantastic range, and we can use it to our advantage. Now, let's actually divide up our units and target things that matter. So you hit those. You three there. Hit those dark shields. You three there. Hit those. You three. Hit the reavers on the horses in the air. Ah, the swordmasters have finally made it to the edge. Now the enemy lord comes in, but we'll ignore him. You guys hit those archers.
My power is yours.
Next target, please. Dragon, why don't you go and get in on there? There's Baron. Baron! Bring down Dekunkar. I can't capture him, I'm afraid. That's beyond my power. We don't have the room in Athel Tamara. Oh, Kyrian, I forgot about you. Why don't you step forward? Oh, and she's a princess, isn't she? Oh, that was rather fitting. Princess and a lawmaster? Although, no, Baron would work better as a noble, let's be honest. Right, ranged units. Form back up again. This has been an absolute doddle. We've lost almost no troops so far, and we've killed half of their army before our lines have even really met. Archers, cease fire. You cease fire. We'll wait till the next units come in, please. Although, if we could just kill him, I'd be really appreciative. Give him just a... Go on, stop. You're not in a race. Just throw your sword at him or something. Just do anything. Oh, the dragon has landed in front of him. Yes. He's walked over him. Oh, you guys have come a bit too far forward. Back you come. Quickly, quickly. Archers, you may once again return fire on any unit you see fit. And does this army have a lord? Dakunkar didn't die, he just fell over. That's perfect. Right, swap to that one then. And bring him down, please. Yes! Nice. Now, is there not another... Where's Vel, whatever they were called? I don't learn their names. I don't wish to give them that much respect. Aha, there. Veg Morlus, he's called, apparently. Change up the line just a little bit. Step yourselves forward. But we've got plenty of archers. We're doing plenty of damage. And hopefully... What options have you got? Talisman of Loic. Go on, then boost yourself. And the Tormentor Sword thing affects those around you. Keep shooting him. Sisters of Avalon, you can assist. Hit that general over there. And the two Sentinels of Astral, you have a huge range. You can get involved as well. Dragon, let's use your breath. Whilst we target the Morlus. Give them a volley. Sorry, I say that way too much. The battle really is lost, Druchii. Now, this time we want to capture as many as we can. So kill, 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 kill. Let's speed it up. Capture, kill, and capture as much as possible because they'll only flee back probably to Misnar. That'll do. Nice, decisive victory. Did we expect anything less? We lost 98 elves. 98. And they lost over 1,700 Druchii. You're in my lands now. I think that was a perfect reminder of how, at the start of episode 13, when I thought, bugger, this is really going poorly, the Dark Elves are coming, I realised that actually, in truth, we had nothing to fear. The Dark Elves are less than a threat. And if we just use our brains just a touch, every now and then, we'll be able to divide and conquer their reinforcing armies. Also reminded of the fact that only one of their armies here is actually really any good, and the rest are all fillers. Now we can dedicate Luthien to something. So, Public Order and Phoenix Guard. I've gone through this before, but I forget what they do every time. Sword Masters and Winds of Magic. That's not that great, 'cause she's not Winds of Magic based. Armor, leadership for lion units, post-battle loot's relatively good. Physical resistance, upkeep for spearmen, rangers, and archers. Yeah, I'd be very tempted with that. But then it's just spearmen, rangers, and archers, isn't it? It's not anything else. Dedicated to Adeoth. Leadership, dragons get a boost. Sacking is improved. Ports get a boost. Lothern Sea Guard. We've got some Lothern Sea Guards. And they would drop a bit. Upkeep for chariot for movement range. I'm tempted to go with that one so that we at least then we affect the whole world. And it went up by about 10 gold coins. Right, so that was a waste of time.
Defender of the Asur.
Ah, she can't
Taking
get.
up residence.
Sitting Gothic for now then. We'll head out and we'll take back Misnar within the turns. Eotane has helped smashing the Druchii, so hopefully we can get Torakare back. And then we are trying, really, to lean towards getting an alliance, getting a confederation with Eotane under our belt. That's what we really want. But I would definitely like some units here because I don't want this to fall. I mean, it's going to, but I really don't want it to. Yeah, go on upgrade, and then we can pop in the Untainted building, the Skaven thing that gives a fantastic Untainted boost. What do you dislike? Ah, the Western Barons. Yes, you're about to rebel, aren't you? But we have We are not concerned with that, for Prince Eltharion is ready to go on Morkheim. Oh, did my sound settings save? Ah, yes, finally. Right, anyway, let us go in.
My life
For Tor Ivres. Oh, I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Who cares about a load of bloody Skaven?
break their the warden of Tor Ivres.
More dead Skaven line the streets of this place. Eltharion. Eltharion, we're keeping with this, aren't we? And we're scholaring you to get our research quicker. And here is Turin. You are just being made a powerful man. And yes, we're full plate armoring you at the moment. Or let's weapon strength instead for this time. Right, if you sit there in just one turn, you'll have that done and dusted. We'll get that. We'll definitely get that because it gives the public order. Which one does give the untainted? Let's go to the building browser. I know that that gives untainted and is possibly the best untainted method. But obviously we're not tier 3 yet, so we can't get that. We've got 14 turns until we grow. But isn't there a smaller one, or is it just that one? No, not that one. What do I mean? The Skaven thing. That's only +1. Oh, that's pathetic. Oh, that's awful. No, there is nothing really then, is there? Certainly not at these lower tiers, so you might as well keep the jeweler for now and make the money. Eltharion is going to have to nip back to Dragonhorn Mines. Oh, it's Dragonhorn, isn't it? I've been calling it Dragonborn for episode after episode, but I've just realised that it's Horn and not Porn. And she can stay in Manway's Gate for a time. Ah, Nortrelina you can now finally upgrade, but I think we might get the Warhall instead of upgrading you. Yeah, because we've got plenty of money coming in. We'll get that on the next turn. We could do the Invocation of All. No, I don't really want to do that. And Death Gorge is about to be attacked. But I'm pleased at that crushing victory of the elves there. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, Shrine of Loke. You can give me more money again. Yes, please do. This is our main recruitment centre, of course, as we all know. We're losing again respect here. They just hate us. They just hate us, and it's purely because of difficulty level and taxes. If we untax it, how much do we lose? 400, but they start to like us. We'll go for that. We can build something there, though, but nothing gives public order bonuses, you see. That's the problem. Oh, untainted from the Mistwalker's Sanctum. That's good to know. We can get that as well. But that building is almost certainly going to be a jeweler's as well. Oh, and each elven embassy gives you plus influence with 10. I didn't realise that. That's good to know. We do have a port here. But of course, we don't own the region. Let us just have a little word with Eotane. How much do we like each other? 112. I don't really want to have to deal with the full defence of the West on myself for the moment. But I wonder, Eotane, if I can... Oh yeah, look, our improve relations button is really cheap. Let's keep improving Thegan's errantry as well. I'd like to get them on board, really. Oh, what we should do is Karaza Karak. Oh, they already love us. Can't really do much more with them. And the border princes really like us as well. Where is Thegan's errantry? It was over here. Surely it should be there with the... There it is. Oh, no, we can't afford that one. And they're starting to dislike us. But at least we're not at war anymore. Oh, and yes, of course, we own the Phoenix Gate, don't we? I forgot about that. Now, somewhere in the mist here is the the Dark Elves, best army, led by a lady with a name beginning with H. I say lady, that's probably doing her a service again. And she's the only one that's actually a threat. She's got some wyverns, she's got some late game units. So she's a concern. But that army up there is once again filled with just garbage, and these two armies are pathetic. They're dying out. They will probably not survive the night. There she is, actually garrisoned in Toracare, which Eotane has moved in to take. Now, anything Eotane gains is fine by me, because we can confederate with them and get it. But it will, of course, then just mean that we will have so many wars on so many fronts once we have Eotane on side. But actually, we should be able to take the fight to the Cult of Pleasure quite easily. Well done, many congratulations. You won't last very long, Eshin. I'm coming. Oh, and it rebelled anyway. That's brilliant. What is going on with this camera? Why are we slowly backing away from Bitterstone Mine? I am absolutely, really thoroughly enjoying playing this game. I know I've said that before, but I really am. This is not a walled city, but it's a capital. I thought whole capitals were always walled. Anyway, we're never going to win it. There's no point in fighting. They burnt it to the ground rather than take... What is that about? Idiots. And the Dark Elves haven't run away.
Stand ready for action. King and country.
So we can just mop them up.
We go. Princess of Ulthwan. Moving out. For the
Go on. Yes.
Treading lightly.
Nice. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Aha! Luthien has become a Mistwalker. And she can get Winds of Power reserves, enable magical attacks. Now, I think, again, I'm probably going to go with Sentinel because it just makes them better as actual leaders. Oh, plus and campaign movement range of 5% and line of sight of 5. That's not bad. And speed. I think I'm going to go with the Watcher, actually. Luthien, you absolute gem. But let's just make your army cheaper again. That's 300 gold coins saved with 1 point in that. That's perfect. Do we want to do anything better with you? We could get Earthblood. And at least then you're also able to heal yourself, which is probably worthwhile. Oh, I'm going to Blade Master him. Oh, we get 2 points, so we'll do both. Wonderful.
What would you have of me? Defender of the Aesir.
How far can they move? Oh, they can't move anywhere at all. So let's move down and get you ready, so because we're going to go and get Mistnar on the next turn. And then we'll be able to reunite Kothic. I renamed it, of course, to Tor Kothic. Oh, we got loads of money from that. You over here. Oh, yes, another plaza building. That's perfect. When can you upgrade? 2 turns. That's not far away at all. Let's just boost all of those. That'll give us some nice bit of money. Perfect. We can build... Oh, the Phoenix Gate can upgrade. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Because you never know what's going to come through the middle. Always wise.
Orders.
Your forces grow in strength and skill, and I am pleased. Let us take 3 archers, and then we'll take more spearmen. We'll just slowly start building up your army, Ivana. Ivana, are you just a general princess? You are, aren't you? We've probably just got a mage. I think I would have rathered a mage.
Ulthorn princess.
But this place really hates us, and it is almost entirely because of the corruption. Righty-ho. So, we've succeeded in taking Morkheim. Now we've got to get back out and take those. So, it's imperative that Floating Village fall before we do that. Hello there.
Of the realm. Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me. No.
What's going on here, Sir John? Oh, it's Sir John Tireweld! Yes! John was a companion of mine when I played as Réponse de Lyonnaise not too long ago. Despite the fact that they're standing there and coming towards me, I'm going to move on Floating Village.
By the winds. Poet sends us.
But we do want to move out. I think we can do both at once. It should be all right. Morgheim hates us, but what the helly hey. We're not bothered about that. Once we've secured the Marshes of Madness, we can begin putting buildings down, and then finally Eltharion can move east, knowing that nothing's going to be popping up behind him. Ah, Queeg has come back for Death Gorge, so they weren't happy that that fell. I'm not going to fight that. I'll let them take it. As long as we've got their armies just on our eastern side, that's all we want to do. But we know there's an army in or around or near the Floating Village, and it maybe have moved back over to Morkheim. But hopefully we'll catch it in the village. Ah, Bordelot has been destroyed. It's disappointing for them. Death Gorge has been looted. Turin has lots going on. We've been raided by Musallam.
Fang sword ready. Vengeance for Moranion.
There we are. Our army will clash with the army of the Skaven.
Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
She is but a turn away from Floating Village. Nothing going on in Manway's Gate. Our money has just taken a huge dive. I'm not 100% certain why, but that's disappointing.
In defense of Ulthwan.
We'll take that back.
For us.
And we'll just occupy.
Time is of the essence.
She's gone up again. Do we want to go with Elven Healing or... oh, look, we could put her on a Moon Dragon. You can put her on a moon dragon. Goodness. And then a star dragon. Oh, go on. Yeah, we'll do that. Well done, Lethean.
What orders?
Now, how much does this place hate us? Now, did I build that? The public order is at 14. Conquest next turn is a -10. And then it's all because of those two here. Mistnar, again, I would like walls, to be honest. I'd like walls and a plaza. I'm not interested in you training an army. It just doesn't serve me a purpose here, so don't bother with that. And we'll swap that out on the next go. Helenor Headreaper, that's the one. She's the threat. She's the challenge. That's who we're watching out for in all of this. That place is slowly starting to like us. But otherwise, that's all we can do. It's another end turn, is it not? On the next one, we shall be able to attack both at once. So let's see if the Eshin do have their army moving to Morgheim, or if the army that came to get Floating Village is now the army that Eltharion's about to destroy. Oh, underway interception, yes. Again, that's so heavily in our favour. I'm just not gonna fight that. Yeah, that's a definite victory. So we've crushed an Eshin army. The other one hasn't reared its head, so it could well be that. I think that was the army, to be honest. I think that was the Floating Village army, but I can't remember because I haven't recorded this one straight after the last one. I can't remember how whether they appeared at the same time or not. Anywho, the Eshin must be put out of our mind, for Yavanna, the defender of Musallam, must now defend it against its original rulers. And they're coming with a lot of those Cairn Wraiths. They're ethereal. Oh, that's going to be the end of this. We're never going to win with a load of ethereals. Skeletons, zombies, Black Knights with lances and barding, and then zombies. I don't think I got my wall up in time, did I? We only got the watchtower. So
the cat I watch over
we don't have a wall. As I said, I don't think we're going to win at all, but we should be able to really lessen their numbers. And this may be the end of our time in Musallam, but this province isn't making us any money, and it has at least kept Musallam away from Ulthuan for now. Their main army, of course, was destroyed some time ago by Eotane up in Tor Anlech. Oh, this is this battle map with this fantastic hill. Yes, I will be using the hill. And the cavalry is definitely going to flank us. There's just no way around it. I tell you what, I'm going to cheese it like hell, because why not? Get everyone to stand on the hill. Slow it down. So, spearmen. We are going to be flanked. The cavalry always flanks. It is the only thing, as we've mentioned many times, that the AI ever really knows how to do. Oh, I don't want you to be Team 1. I want you to be Team 1. If you could take the Lothern Sea Guard with you, because we'll need a nice wide line, and you might have to be called to do that action. You almost certainly will. And then if the archers can group to key Team 2, stand across the back, and then you guys Team 3. Silver Helms come stand behind the hill. That might give you... Oh, I should have sent the Reavers in ages ago. That was silly. Because they can go and harass the enemy, can't they? And then Yavanna, Princess, stand atop the hill. Right, let's speed her up. Oh, would you look at that? What an absolutely mind-blowing surprise. The AI, but get a load of this, everyone. The AI is trying to flank with their cavalry. Would you believe it? I wouldn't have called it. I know that I mock it, and to be honest, it is the best thing that they should do, but it's just annoying that that is literally their only game plan in every game you will ever play. There is never a secondary consideration. Even if they don't have cavalry, they will still try and flank you with infantry. They will just always flank you. There is nothing else the AI will ever try to do. And it just annoys you, because sometimes flanking isn't the best decision. And yet they will always try it. And it just, I don't know, it just winds me up. Just try something else for once. Although the Red Duke there... Our Silver Helms, I don't think we're hidden, but... Get a charge on him, they get a charge on them, but it won't really stand. The cavalry, as expected, there it is. Ah, your Northern Sea Guard. Oh. Now, the Cairn Wraiths are taking a bit of a beating. But you are going to have to change your tactics to touch. Pull away just briefly. Turn your spears on those Black Knights. No, the Red Duke there is beating our Silver Helms. Oh, and that one's running away as well. So that flank is just falling.
For the king! Weapons ready! To the fray!
That entire... Again, I've been an absolute moron. I have been more than a moron. I have completely been an idiot. We knew that they were flanking. We knew they were moving round. I've protected my right-hand flank, but I've done sod all on the left. And now the left's going to go down. There's just no two ways about it.
Forward! Moving out! For duty! Death to all!
Our line, I doubt, will hold.
We will obey. Acknowledge. Orders received. We advance. Death to all.
Go on, get in, both of you.
We will obey.
The Eagle has joined in on those archers, but I don't think it'll come of anything.
Orders understood. Silver Hounds.
That Graveguard, no Skeleton Warrior. There weren't any Graveguard, were there? It's almost all Cairn Wraiths, which will do very, very well against us, sadly. Decimate most of our units.
As you say. Onward. For the king. Asso, withdraw.
No, you staying in. Why can't I click on that banner there? Get them out.
Seal. Orders understood.
Our actual archer units aren't doing very well at all. Pull back over there. Illyrian Ranger turn there.
Asa, attack.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Battle. It shall be done.
Well, I didn't think we were going to win anyway, to be honest.
Archers.
It's proving to be that way.
For Azorian.
By Eltharion!
We go.
The cavalry will try and get it to flank round, but I doubt I shall succeed in that regard.
Without fail. Orifare.
Cairn Wraiths, I just don't have anything that does enough magical damage to deal with them.
Moving out.
Where's... Oh, look, the Red Duke has run right through.
For Azorian. Advance. Orion. For Ulfwan. Kill them. For duty.
Target them, target them. The Eagle's running away as well. I forgot the horse down there. They're breaking. It's going to be a decimation, isn't it? But, and look, they've hardly taken any losses. Let's just concede it. Why? No point fighting on. Their army will replenish anyway. Oh, Yavanna got 50 kills. She got more than anyone else. Oh, well done. Well done. We lost loads. And, I mean, just seeing the actual outcome of that battle, I don't think there's anything I could have done, really, that would have led to a victory. Because at the end of the day, in Warhammer, victory is all that matters, because any enemy losses, unless you actually can kill an entire battalion, they will just replenish and it means nothing. So, well, we're getting a load more money now that she's dead, though. Oh, and our diplomatic relations have finally gone up. Yavanna will be back.
Master of high magic.
Ah, there's no army here. There is no army here.
Make you rich for mercy. Yes, yes.
We have united the province. There's an untainted one, though, isn't there? Banish corruption. Yeah, let's do that. If you could. Great. How long do you need to get the wall? You need to be tier number 2, which you can be, actually. But I have to repair you first. And Eltharion at the Dragonborn mines. Now there'll be no one there, I shouldn't have thought.
This coin.
Loot and occupy for the replenishment. I don't care if we burn the province down, it doesn't mean anything.
Show no.
And Eltharion grows again in skill. He's closing in. So we get that final Elven Scholar, that's good. The reason partly I want to get the Elven Scholar is because I'm an achievement hunter. Some may say an achievement whore. And there is an achievement to get 50 technologies with the High Elves. There's an achievement to get 50 technologies with every race, but with the High Elves I feel like is my greatest chance for it. We could lower the upkeep on the Lothern Sea Guards. Oh, I think we should probably get that while we've got the money. It's good to get those ones in the bank. Right, we've now got that eastern side. Eltharion's going to move north and take down Bitterstone Mine, where we know there's no army unless they are creating one. Queeg is coming, and he's probably going to go for Manway's Gate because he's the AI, and they are annoying as sin. But she's going to have to deal with Queeg. That is her charge. Eltharion will take the Bitterstone Mine, and then we will finally hit the mountainside and deal some damage for once.
What would you have?
Very interestingly, to my mind, Musallam did not take back Musallam. So the Red Prince has decided that his 2 regions held up here is going to do him for now, and he'll stay with that. So I find that rather bizarre. But it's definitely within our power to take them down. And then, does this mean that Skaven have come through and taken all of this land? Because at the moment, most of Bretonia is free for the taking. We'd be folly to not. It would be our folly to not capitalise on that. But I could really do with Eotane dealing with Helenor Headreaper. She's got Ingmir coming in. But our army is ready to go, you know, we're good and golden. Oh, do we attack? Do we attack? Do we attack? Varda's Haven, what's your garrison? Oh, your garrison is small. And if we attack before Ingmir gets there, it's going to be a gamble. Ah, but we're going to do it. We can do it. We can do it. No, it'll take you a turn. Maybe they'll come out on us. No, that was a really bad idea then. Because they will definitely arrive. They can land anywhere on the island and they will come in. Our only hope. No, there's no hope. That literally was a terrible decision. We're dead. We're going to be double teamed by both of them, and the garrison will get involved as well. I could try and run away, but we'll just be attacked. She will... Because I thought we were going to go by sea. Oh dear, I've made a critical error, and the time for their attack has come. I've made quite a few critical errors. It seems to be a trademark of the campaign, really. But at least we've got many regions secured out here. They're making us good money. Manway's Gate could really do with having the walls, actually. It's far more likely to be attacked than Gorgazan now. But we don't want to get rid of that for it. But then Norivres could very... But then you don't want to waste a 3-tier building on something like... Oh, Nortralinia. Nortralinia, when you get up, you can build us the barracks line. And then we can pop a... I'm going to do it. I know we've literally just built it, and that's a huge waste of money. But I'm going to do it. Alright, let's see what Eshin does. I am almost certain that Queek will come for Manway's Gate. He's going to ignore the floating village. And as expected, Ingmir is the one that comes, and Helenor Headreaper's just behind, with 2 Doomfire Warmlocks, 3 in fact. There's 2 Scourgerunner Chariots, War Hydras, Cold One Chariots, Sisters of Slaughter, and just like that, our revelation, our joy at victory is undone, because there's nothing more that we can do. We can try and run away, but we won't be able to. But we might as well try.
Now is not the time.
And this time it's Helenor with Ingmir in command. If we auto-resolve and lose... No, even if we fight it and lose, she pulls back, doesn't she? So there's a bit of a chance. Right, we've got to go for it. We've got to roll the dice. Come on, Luthien. You are gravely outnumbered. The enemy has many beasts. Helenor herself is rather a strong commander. But this is the back. This will break the very back of the Dark Elf attack on us. Is there somewhere nice that we can go and fight? Do we have any form of hill whatsoever? No, we are walking uphill. Yeah, what a brilliant spot. No, bloody genius commanding there. Should we stand to the top here where we have a nice little forest with where our western border will be secure? No! Let's stand at the bottom of a valley and fight up a ridiculously steep hill. Oh yeah, good shout, good shout. That's why you're the commander, Baron and Luthien. Stupid fools. Stupid fools. I'd be very tempted to move everyone up here and try and get there, but we're never going to get there in time because this army starts right here. We're going to have to play with the hand we've been dealt, which is crap. Which is bloody crap. Our best bet is then, unfortunately, to camp up in this corner. It's the only anything even approaching a hill, but it does mean they're going to have the trees to cover much of their advance, and we lose loads of our arrow potential. If you can't tell, I'm undecided heavily on where we should go. I really want to go there so that we just have that really narrow gap and we can just throw everything forward. But we want to maximize our archers. I tell you what, no, we're going to pull... I don't know. I just don't know. Anywhere we go, other than there, we're fighting downhill. Sisters, what's your range if you were there? So if I pulled you to here, we'll get a bit of that. We're going to have to do it. There's no point dilly-dallying any further.
As you say.
Pull everyone back. Pull them back. They can't see their army. Oh, hang on. Hey up, hey up. It looks like they have moved themselves into the trees over there. Oh, can we get over to here in time? Oh, this is going to be such a gamble. Just everyone just move over here. Go, 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 go. Because they're linking up with their reinforcements. We have 2 dragons. Oh, you guys are going to be very slow moving to get up there. And you're the ones that we really need there straight away. This might have been a very bad decision. No, because look, they're sort of... They are grouping. They're forming a line, which is just buying us just enough time. You're going to be team 1. You're going to form a line there.
At once.
Dragons. Go and stall them. Lothan, go up on that side. Swordmasters of Hoeth. Get yourself into those trees. Who is that there? Behind Luthien. Ah, it's Eleanor Headreaper herself. And our dragon. But our army is moving. It's just though they're going to flank the entire way around. They are literally going to flank the entire way around. Right. Swordmasters of Hoeth. You're going to have to come back and take that back spot. Silver in guard. Bit of a turn. Lothan Seaguard. You're on that corner. She and the dragon are doing alright. And holding the enemy at bay. Come on, get into positions, get into positions, get into positions. Because you can target. Get out of there, get out of there. You've bought enough time. That's good enough. Sisters of Avalon. All of you hit that War Hydra. As her army pulls away. Oh, Eleanor is really, really, really battered. Come on, take to the skies, take to the skies. Get into the air, Luthien. Use your wings. She's going down. Sisters of Avalon, you absolute demons. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Get the dragon out of there. Please at least recover for me before you do run away. Just get one little bout of steam going in you again. Glorious. Did they come all the way around? They are flanking around. Eagle Claw. Just target what you can. The War Hydra's down. Right, turn and face. She did come back. Right, just stand back here and shoot people. Let's get the Moon Dragon in. Lothan. Oh, they came all the way around the rock. Oh, gods above. They flank like little bitches. I hate them so much. I absolutely hate them so much. Just let me bloody well do what I want. Get yourself onto the side there. Hit them, go.
Princess.
At least the enemy general's dead. I mean, Hellebron's not coming back. Oh, she called Hellebron? No, that's the legendary lord, isn't it? You guys keep firing on them. Just keep hitting them, hitting them, hitting them, hitting them. Humana, 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 humana.
It shall be done.
Right, we're getting shot by something up there. Oh, and there's another War Hydra.
Setting fire.
Turn and face. You. Archers there.
Without fail.
For the king. Orior.
St. Louis.
The breath's almost ready. There's the dragon. We've sent the dragon in over there. I get back up into the air just to hit them and then disrupt them is good enough for me. Gives them dragon breath. Now drop that other War Hydra, please. And drop it to sweet.
Acknowledge. To the fray.
No, you guys are going down. The Sword Masters have not managed.
We will obey. Understood.
No, they're doing alright. The enemy didn't get a charge bonus.
Pull back.
War Hydra is going down.
Understood. To battle.
Come and blast those. Come and get a bit closer though before you do it.
Swordmaster of poets. We will
Those
obey.
Sword Masters against those Doomfires. Moondragon's getting in.
Draw back.
Nice and close. Yeah, no, it's over, it's over, it's over.
Orders. Wielder of the winds. Kill them.
Lachoy.
To battle.
There's just the Scourge Runner chariots.
Ready. Of course.
You can hit them, you can hit them. Oh, the dragon's on the verge of routing.
Death to all.
Everything is on the verge of routing.
Orders received.
Pull back.
Go and help them over there.
Champion of order.
Those Scourge Runners just don't die, do
It
they?
will be done. Onward.
Oh, that's it, everyone's going. We've only got 500 people and they've got 1,800. Yeah, no, concede defeat. Oh no, I should have auto-resolved the first army. So she would have run way far back. Everyone is going to die no matter what happens, so you've got to fight to the death.
For our ancestors.
Speaking of which, there you go. No, that's it, it's over. I shouldn't have retreated the first time. Then, because of the way the game does that stupid extra retreat thing. It's another feature that I hate. Because we actually withdrew ourselves, we are forced to withdraw to the limit of our actual movement range. Had we fought the battle and then lost, our army would have withdrawn well out of their movement range and run right back into our heartland. But because I withdrew the first time, we lose the entire army. So it punishes you for making what is, at first glance, a sound decision. I can't fight that battle, I'm going to withdraw. It would have been far better to auto-resolve the first battle, lose, but then the army would have run away. We could have at least then replenished, no problem. Now, however, our army is dead, and we've lost Beren and Luthien, and they won't be back for some time. So, that's fantastic. Oh, is that Queek? Yes, he's come for the floating village. Yes. Not for Manway's Gate. Nice. I wanted him to do that because we'll smash him.
Prince Eltharion.
Right, move out on the mine.
Avenge Tor Ivress.
Take that back.
Waste and maintenance.
And just occupy. What the hell? You've got plenty of replenishment. And again, we can upgrade both
Remain vigilant.
with nothing. We can turn you back, turn your attention back to becoming a powerful lord now. Because we've got pretty much everything that we want to get along here. Merchant Lord would be good, but we've only got 4 more points that we can use. Apotheosis I wouldn't be too disappointed with. Yeah, let's get Apotheosis, let's get Soul Quench, and we'll go from there. Right, you guys, once you're done, head up back into the mountains. Ignore Karakate Peaks, ignore the northern side, we're coming down on the eastern side. You, stay in the floating village, you'll be able to defeat Queek. I have no
No trophies today.
no fear that you'll be able to take him down to us, particularly with the army there. But, of course, we've just lost our main army, which means Tor Kothic is going to fall. It's going to fall very quickly.
Are restive.
We can upgrade that, which will give us more order. But this time, we're not going to be fools about it, and we're going to recruit our lord here. The princess, where... Yavanna's not available, is she? Oh, did Yavanna die, actually? Oh, look, there's another Deloria with exactly the same traits. That tells you there's not very many names in the name pool, are there? No, let's get an Archmage, and let's finally get one of life, because I want one of life. I've clicked on the wrong button. Life, there we are. Protected. Magic resistance, missile resistance, guardian, entrepreneur, income from all buildings in the province they're in. That's pretty good. I've seen Legend of Total War's entrepreneur spam by standing everyone in a single province and gaining like 20,000 gold coins a turn. And then we get down into the unhealthy ones. I'd be happy with entrepreneur, to be honest, because then at least wherever she's standing we get a little bit of a bonus.
High Elven Archmage. High Elven Archmage.
Welcome to the family. And Sisters of Avalon. Right, we're going to build a proper army. We've got time. We have got time. Eotane will hopefully get involved. And will help. Speed boost, recruit rank, armor for Silver Helms and Dragon Princes, armor for ground elite infantry, recruit rank, ammunition and range for Eagle Claw and Tyrannok chariots. To be honest, I'd be... oh no, we just lost all the Lothern Sea Guard, didn't we? So we don't really need that. Upkeep for Illyrian Reavers, upkeep for Silver Helms, upkeep for Grey Eagle. Yeah, again, none of those really bother me. We don't really have any of those units in our armies. With shadow units, though, we might get some. Although I don't think we can. I don't think we've got the building that gets them. So, I'm not really sure what to go for, to be honest. I'd be tempted to try and get up to the spy networks just so that we can improve our relations. Should have got that earlier, and then we would have got the better lord. Right, she's at least training. We've got 9,000 gold coins, and I'm going to put all of it into improving her next time. Are you about to rebel? Yes, you are. So she's got 2 things to contend with. That's fantastic. Do love a good rebellion. But he could come by and also help with dealing with any rebellion. So we end the turn again. And there's the rebels. And Queek, are you coming for floating village? No, it's not your turn yet. There you are. Ah, yes, there you go. Welcome, Queek. Too afraid to attack us, though. Too afraid to attack us. Clan Rictus has gone to war with Eotane and the Order of Lawmasters now. They're just starting fires under many trees. The rebellion has kicked in. We're being raided. Crooked Moon are coming. They have a single region. A single region. And they're able to field 2 full banner armies who, despite the dwarves holding part of that region, have decided it is more worthwhile for them to move those armies deep into my territory. Because why the bloody hell not? To hell with actual reason. Let us just attack whoever we can. Oh, and it happens to be the player. What a damned surprise. You there. Dwarves.
Yes.
We are good friends.
Honorable allies.
So, could you please go to war with the bloody Crooked Moon? And, I don't know, I'll give you, like, 2,000.
Don't think
Oh,
so.
come on. You go to war with Crooked Moon, and I'll go to war with von Karstein. Which one's there's von Karstein up there, or Sylvania. Yeah, von Karstein's the weaker one. I'll do that.
Very well.
Yes! Yes. Now please move in and swipe them.
No glory.
You're going to have to go south, Eltharion. You're going to have to mop up that full Blazkak, which means that almost certainly Skulk Spitebacker is going to move in and take Bitterstone Mine. So we're going to be Eltharion darting around here for a while. I'm going to attack Queek on the next turn, and we'll get him out. Oh, there's 2 Eshin armies. Fantastic, fantastic. So even though they are now actually fleeing their own destruction, again, it's more important to them that I die than it is for them to regain the lands that are about to fall to the Lizardmen. Riddle me that, if you will. So she needs to defeat Queek, because then she's got to get back to Manway's Gate in time in order to hold it, which won't hold, of course, because it's a tiny little village, but we can still at least give it a damn good go. But for now, and to end this episode, I'm going to line up the rest of the units I want her to train. And I'd like at least 3 more Sisters of Avalon. Thank you very much. If not 2 more, actually. So we've got a nice sister grouping there. And a couple of dragons would be good. So Silvering Guard would be fantastic, but of course, I've just remembered that the building that had that in is gone and lost to us. So, how much does it like us? 17 from buildings. Difficulty and taxes. I'm going to have to turn that into a barracks so that we could have got some actual troops. But anyway, that's 9 units available to her. And there's Dragon Princes there. I'd be very tempted to get some Dragon Princes and actually use cavalry, but I always leave it to die anyway. But chuck in a couple of bolt throwers and take a Star Dragon for now. And then we'll wait and see, because they won't all train in one turn, so we'll still have a reasonable amount of money on the next turn. But first of all, we've got to deal with Crooked Moon. Hopefully the dwarves will now take Karak 8 Peaks and stop Crooked Moon's advances so that we can focus here. But we must attack quick, and we must attack him soon so that we can get back and stop the rebellion. Everybody hates us. But for now, that is going to be where I end this episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I hope you have enjoyed. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navair and Aden Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.